let the offsetting begin.
Alright, so first, you lay down your triangles like that, back to back, make a nice little diamond. Then you put your fence foundations on the connecting point between the foundations. We got the one, we need the other. There we go. So, on one side, on one fence foundation, you place it on the one side. The other fence foundation, you place it on the other side. So they're offset. That's your first offset. You put ceilings on top of that, and that makes you see your offset now.
Yep.
Very, very obviously. From here, on one side, you put the fence foundation all the way on the ceiling. Of course, this one's going to go halfway. So on the other side here, we have to make the fence foundation go like that, all the way on. So one fence foundation
Yep.
is all the way on the ceiling. Other fence foundation is halfway on the ceiling. From here, you put your more pillars in the middle of these fence foundations that we just put down. And from these new pillars, you snap your foundations. And there you get your tiny little offset.
There it is. And the heights, of course, are same.
Beauty.
So that's really good. Do your worst. Oh, actually, I should change back in. I'm going to change back into survival. Hang on. All right. I don't think I'm taking any damage. No.
I'm aiming at the left wall. Well, obviously there's splash damage, but the right wall is taking majority damage.
Well, it's very interesting how if you shoot, I don't know, when I had stacks of foundations, it was very difficult to work out how it was deciding which.
Oh, there you go.
You got me. Oh, I think the wall came down, didn't it?
Yeah, the wall came down.
Alright, well that's understandable. I didn't have any protection. So now we swap to test glass, and we can shoot through the gap. That's what metal looks like. We know the skins are different, wildly so. We could use the same method for flush ceilings in all materials. That's what tech looks like. Wall hitboxes are all slightly different, but I already knew that because this is Radial Taming Pen Mark II. Don't mind telling you it was the first suspension trap, as well as which introduced two other mechanics that I call immobilization and quelling. It's universal, it works for every single animal that walks, and I'll link to the two videos in which I presented it. In the later video is the recipe for the fence foundation layout, which is all you need to build it. And Ian and I had fun getting a titanosaur on it, but Titanic Titanosaur is nothing special. The main event is Little Compy. I would have liked door frames just for looks, but if the bottom one is a door frame, Compy can get out. If it's a wall, he can't. The difference is very small. I would have been unhappy if this didn't work for every single animal, so what we're looking at here is stupendous luck with the perfect geometry of these fence foundations. But anyway, plugging R2 seemed like a good way to talk about how hitboxes differ. What all this means here is that we're very close to having the smallest gap you can both look through and shoot through, and whatever else you might want a small gap for, that's up to you. This is the most recent small offset I showed. I start with the red foundation, I do stuff to it, and my offset foundation is delivered alongside. This is our new tiny offset, and it's good not just because it's so small, but because it doesn't lose any height. Seems to be something to do with the triangles and fence foundations, but we haven't worked it out yet. The issue is, it's hard to build it into your existing, or you have to plan around it, but we already have some alternatives that I'll be showing in due course. And this is Fitzy. If you like Fitzy, or very small gaps, please consider clicking like and subscribe, and I have a donate link too because fuck YouTube. That's all for now, until next time.